beef steak. We will see if I did good today.
We'll see, baby.
We'll see if I did good today.
You do good every day.
Do you want me to cut the steak?
Yeah, I want you to cut it. I want you to eat with me too, yeah? Can you sit here and eat with me, baby?
Okay, not bad cut. But it's not, is that
Oh, that looks perfect.
perfect?
Yeah. Show the camera.
This one is the problem in the store. They didn't understand me how I want the cut. I told them a steak cut. Okay. Do the honor.
Show the camera. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wait, I gotta get my
It's okay.
glove on.
You don't need a glove here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one is much. I think this one is rare.
Yeah.
Kind of pink.
You don't cut steak like that. Cut like that.
You cut. I want to try this one.
This Jen soaked in a little baking soda, and then you put in the salt and a brine solution. So yeah, it came out really good. We learned this little trick from our friend Jerry. I was like, wow, now this is nice. So as you can see, I had Jen order the steak a little bit thicker. You know, here in the Philippines, you get like when they make a steak, they're making like, oh baby, do we have a little cream cheese? Yeah. So I'd like some of that cream cheese.
Where did you put your cream cheese?
I don't know. Maybe it's in the box thing.
The box not put in here. Or maybe here. Which cream cheese you want?
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is fine.
Oh, it's still chewy.
Yeah, it's still chewy, but that's okay. Part of it is the.
Still pink.
It's nice. You want pink.
Just like this?
Yeah.
Still have a blood, baby.
Yeah, that's how you want it. Jen is not used to steak. So sometimes it's like really bloody. This is just kind of pink. This is not really bloody. But you want to put a little cream cheese with that. Good flavor though. Chewy but good flavor.
I like the vegetable. Check out the vegetable. I cook it in the butter. Or different butter. I'm more like a part here because this is more thinner than this steak.
Yeah. Get yourself a little plate and a fork, baby, and come eat with me. Or we can just do this.
I don't need a plate. I can eat here.
Right then.
This is my iron pot. It's very thick.
One of my favorite kind of cooking pots. They're inexpensive. Easy to clean. You just wipe them out. You can buy the stainless steel or the titanium. Sometimes it's quite expensive.
It's not good in the stainless. It's not good for cooking the.
Well, it depends on It depends on, you see, iron, I believe, tends to cook a little bit unevenly sometimes. I'm not sure about that. Wherever the heat source is.
Hi, Lady Tiger. Hi, Ate. Watching from
Lady
Cavite.
Tiger YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. So,
Comment Lady Tiger in my previous video so I can subscribe on you. Don't forget to subscribe.
yeah, anybody out there who's trying to, we want to promote you on our channel. We, Jen and I don't have any, we're secular. We don't have any religious persuasions, but we're open to all people and helping them out.
Where are you from, Cavite? Where in Cavite are you from? You're in.
We
It's
don't,
kind of chewy.
very chewy, but it's delicious. It's got a good flavor. You like the flavor?
Mm-hmm.
That's the important thing. I like chewy.
Hi, Giancarlo de Jesus. Hello. Where are you from in the Philippines?
I saw that my niece was watching my Facebook. Hopefully she'll get to watching my YouTube. I've got so many nieces and nephews, and I don't know that they're aware of our YouTube channel, but they should hopefully watch and comment. Same thing with my son Brian.
Baby, there's some shrimp there. You want some shrimp?
No,
Put the steak there in your plate.
no, this is good.
Hi kay Nanang Pirarda. Pensi Zorno.
Pinsisorno.
I don't know what it means, but pen...
Pasok ba yung lipon?
Ha?
Pasok ba
You
din?
want some shrimp?
No.
Wag na anak.
Mm, 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 mm.
Aminoglu Baksana Kameraya. I think you're from the other country.
You mean in Philippines or another country?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He have a different language. Hello, Eugene, Australia. Hello,
Ah.
Bang.
so there's like many different languages here in the Philippines. I think down in Mindanao they've got, everybody's supposed to be primarily using either Tagalog, Taglish, which is a combination of Tagalog or the Filipino language, and English. But I found that, people from Iloilo use what? Ilocano?
Ilonggo.
Ilonggo. And then you've got the people in the Visayas speak a language called Bisaya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's like there's 700 different languages.
Yes, here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm. And there's quite a bit of Spanish flavor up here because the Spanish colonized the Philippines back in 1567 or something like that. And they were up here for like 333 years.
Actually, until now, there's a lot of Spanish here. We
Yeah.
got the...
I mean, in charge of the government.
Mhm. My eyes don't stop blinking. Thank you, Giancarlo. for liking and subscribing.
Well, we really appreciate that. Our goal is to promote our Dharma. We have a basic philosophy following a secular Buddhism, which is mostly incorporation of the Four Noble Truths. However, Jen and I discovered that the first noble truth is incorrect, which kind of changes the other three noble truths. So most people, I think pretty much all Buddhists seem to believe that the Four Noble Truths are just the law. You know, the first one being that life is suffering, or dissatisfied, or discontent. When you're discontent or suffering.
Thank you very much, Giancarlo Desis, for subscribing and like.
So they're trying to get over the suffering, and I found that Jen and I found that dukkha, which is suffering, according to dissatisfied, suffering, or discontent. They think that it means that, and it doesn't. It probably means dysregulated, and not just the dysregulated mind, it's a dysregulated nervous system. And when you take the approach that dukkha means dysregulated nervous system, then you can really address the cause, which is samudaya. Samudaya changes from desire and refusal to let go of things like life, which we have to. It changes from the causes of suffering to the causes of dysregulated. So what dysregulates the human brain, the nervous system? Actually, suffering can dysregulate the human brain, but suffering is just a part of life. So we can learn to deal with suffering. So we don't want to figure out the cause of suffering. We want to figure out the cause of the dysregulation that's causing the suffering. And when you do that, it pretty much comes down to what the Buddhists really discovered, which is enlightenment, which is the mind wanting to cling to the false self, or the ego. It's a little chewy, my friends, but it's going to get stuck in my teeth. But this is the best steak I've had in the Philippines. I have not had a lot of steak in the Philippines, but I occasionally do. I can tell you that I've had the worst steak I've ever eaten here in the Philippines.
With a tremendous fry.
It was steak here. You're looking for a good steak. You're going to be paying $40, $50, $60, even $100 for a steak or more. I saw one place. It's like you get a 16-ounce steak for 8,000 pesos. Which is about $150 for a steak. I'm sure it's a good steak. But wow, the Filipino people can't afford that. Jen and my goal and Jen's goal is to help the people here who have become so dysregulated due to the system that they're in. Your brain actually becomes dysregulated if you don't have a proper diet. It becomes dysfunctional. If you don't exercise, your brain's going to become dysregulated. Pretty soon you're going to start believing these sophists. Do you remember what a sophist is, baby?
No, you just spelled me this morning.
Yeah. So a sophist is somebody who uses a false argument to get you to believe them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that here in the Philippines.
Especially the religion.
Mm-hmm. But really popular with salesmen and con artists. And you're going to see a lot of it in politics. People are they're using false arguments. So an example of a false argument. Well, so they use logic to convince you that something is true when it's not. So, do you see the sun going overhead every morning, baby, and setting?
No.
You don't watch the sun when it comes up over there and then it ends up over there.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen that before.
Yeah, but
So what's the sun doing? It's going around the earth, right?
No.
So the sun must revolve around the earth. Well, this is the argument that a sophist will use. They'll say, "Hey, look at the earth. It doesn't look round, right?"
We buy. They said this is a natural cow
This is a
milk.
Carabao.
Carabao milk.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see how is it. If there's a taste, can I try, baby cow?
Absolutely.
I'm just curious.
I had the Carabao cheese yesterday, which I like. Pretty good.
It's so cold, I cannot taste it.
I like it. It's icy because she froze it.
No, if this is the real viewer, it will not be ice like this.
Yeah.
I know this one have a water.
Well, all milk has water in it.
Huh?
All milk has water.
Yeah, but
Milk is mostly water, baby.
yeah, I know, but what I mean is should be pure cream if that is a pure cow.
No,
It will not be ice like this.
it will be. If you freeze milk, any milk, this is just chemistry, baby. It's mostly water. When you get a high percentage of milk, of milk fat, the milk fat's going to be.
I've been looking for milk, like a lamb milk.
No.
There in Saudi Arabia, they called it laban.
I'm not a
Hi,
know.
Temo, mom, mass prayer.
So I'm not a know-it-all, but I am a chemist. So I do know some things about freezing. And when you freeze milk, you get ice. You're going to. I don't care what the milk is. People hate me because I tell the truth. They get dysregulated. And it's like, sorry, you freeze milk, you're getting ice. And does it upset me that people don't know that? Not really. But on our channel, we're honest interlocutors, and we try to tell the truth. And I'm not going to feed you some false narrative to get you to believe it. I'm going to just tell you the truth. And hopefully you'll realize that, hey, you don't have a choice. You have to eat healthy and diet and meditate and study. Because if you don't, your life is going to deteriorate. You're not going to feel as good tomorrow as you do today. And I believe this is what Disciples of Tao is doing. We're helping people invest in themselves today, get a little knowledge so you can understand the world a little bit better tomorrow. That's why I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's the kind of guy that tells the truth. Kind of like Bill Nye, the science guy. I love it. Richard Dawkins, you know. A lot of people get upset with scientists because we tell the truth. You know, so I'm also embroiled in philosophy and psychology. And I want to tell you the truth as well as I know it from a psychological perspective, a philosophical perspective, and the perspective of a skeptic and a critical thinker. Because I want you doing the same thing. And that means that you're going to have to study a little bit. Sorry to tell you that. So Jen's forte is Zumba, dance fitness, yoga, Pilates, uh, cooking, really healthy eating, and I'm introducing more philosophy, and you know it's good to know theology because if you don't, it's easy to be taken advantage of by sophists. And there's some very good, uh, you know, sophists out there who are religious, and they use arguments that are false, and they seem logical, but the truth is they're not. And they're trying to get you to believe them. And if you believe them, then you're going to fall under their spell and do what they tell you to do. Like Jen says, she cannot exercise for you. You need to exercise. I cannot study for you. You need to study. I'm just here to help enlighten you a little bit as the truth of the world. And the truth of the world is there's a lot of people out there who are focused on making money and getting power and wealth. And these people are sophists. And they're pretty wise people. Well, I'd say they're intelligent, not necessarily wise, because it's never wise to take advantage of other people. But they do. So, these sophists will tell you things like God exists, and there's no evidence for it. They'll tell you things like, wow, Democrats are evil. And it's like, no, we're just people, and we're not Democrats. We might follow more of a political leaning towards democracy and liberalism, but that doesn't mean you're a Democrat. Kind of like when people say, oh, he's MAGA. Well, that means that's the leaning he has. He leans towards that MAGA ideology. And if you want to free yourself from the ego, then realize that you're not that thing. I mean, when you die, they're not going to cut you up and go, oh, this guy was, he was a Muslim. I can see inside he was a Muslim. Or this guy here, he was a communist. I can see it. I cut him open and, yep, there he is. He's a communist. No, it doesn't work like that. We're human beings. And nobody should be treated horribly like some people treat us. Kind of like I've talked to a lot of expats that come over here, and you know, they have the goal of finding a good girl, most of them, and to help them out. They're not here to take advantage of them because they're young and sexy. They're here to help them out and their families. And there's a large percentage of expats over here now that are doing that. But now, there's a small percentage of people who are sophists, and they're out here and they're trying to con these young women into giving up their, taking off their panties or whatever so they can take advantage of them. Kind of like the thing Jeffrey Epstein ended up dying for. And yes, I want to know the truth about these Jeffrey Epstein files and who was on that flight log. And I want to see all those video recordings. And I want Pam Bondi to tell me what I need to see and what I don't need to see. She's supposed to be representing the entire U.S. And we don't need uh, somebody like Pam Bondi or Kash Patel telling us what's on those tapes. Just show us. We want to know the truth. Don't hide it. Just show us. If you've got nothing to hide, then don't hide it. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a lot of people who want to hide this stuff. And I think everybody out there is curious. If you don't know, you can be conned. So we won't be buying beef from this particular vendor at the market in the future. We'll be looking for a vendor who's going to be a little bit more honest about the quality of their meat. And I like to buy fresh, so we might just end up getting it from one of the local stores because they like to have better. They tend to have better qualities of meat, a little higher standards. And they cut it the way you want them to. Really good protein though. This is a carnivore keto, typical carnivore keto diet. I'm still doing OMAD. I said I was going to get away from it, but I really only like eating once a day. I've been eating like this now for over 16 years. You know, carnivore keto with the vegetables, so it's a modified carnivore keto. Eating like this, eating healthy, makes me feel good. I have plenty of energy. I'm never hungry. Still looking forward to hooking up with somebody out there. Now, I met an expat the other day who is he's a therapist, and I think he's got a degree in psychology. So I'm hoping to hook up with him and start influencing some more people, because I influence people by telling them the truth, and it turns out that a lot of people don't like to hear the truth. And when they hear the truth, it kind of upsets them, because sometimes it pulls off their mask, and people love to protect that shadow self. You know, their lack of understanding or their lack of knowledge, or those proclivities that they have, you know, like with Jeffrey Epstein, his sexual proclivities. And, you know, he and a lot of other politicians are very good at hiding these little proclivities about themselves. I think one of the reasons that people go into politics is to kind of push their influence on other people so they can achieve money, wealth, power, fame, and status. And that's not why you should be in politics. And a lot of people, of course, the higher-ups in the hierarchy of religions are promoting their religious ideologies because they're invested in their religion. So they want you to come to their church and donate to their cause. And if you're not, they don't care about you. And I ask all religious people, I say to them, hey, do you need to go to church to believe in your God? Really? Can you believe in a God without your church or your religion? Or do you need them to tell you what to do? I think the whole zeitgeist of the world will change with a better ethos, where people believe that they can, hey, you know what, I can believe whatever I want to believe, and I don't have to follow any authoritarian type of individual. Because beliefs without evidence are subjective. Beliefs where you have evidence and facts and knowledge and reason are objectifiable. And so I stick to the objectifiable truth. I'm not going to tell you something if you can't verify it. Of course, some people will say, oh, well, you can't verify that Trump is a con man. And it's like, well, he's selling these bit meme coins for what reason? He lies for what reason? He's lying, and this is objectifiably verifiable. Same thing with religions. Can you verify the supernatural? Nope. No evidence. So what is their go-to fallback? You gotta have faith. It's like, no, I don't. I can choose to not have faith. I can choose not to believe without evidence, and so can you. And you're going to be a lot better off when you start taking that position. Wow, this is good. I'm going to have this steak thing more often. Maybe at least once a week. I do believe that I'm going to go back to my alternate day fasting here after we get back from Bali, which will be in about a month. So we'll leave in about a month. And then we'll be gone for a little over 2 weeks. But we'll be continuing our videos there in Bali and showing you what it's like in Bali. There's our baby girl.
There's more broccoli for Diana, baby.
Not here.
No more na? Oh, just give her a beans. I will wash it. Just give her a beans. She like that. Nampa kay dada, ma'am.
Come here, baby girl. Baby. Here. It's interesting. Here you go, baby.
Subo mo. Subo.
She ain't having it. Chewy. Chewy.
Wow, clean plate. Here pa, baby.
Yeah, I'm thinking, hey, I gotta do this once a week. I love steak. We'll just go to a different steak vendor. The steak though at the market was pretty good price, yeah? How many
I'd rather buy a steak in the grocery.
Yeah.
Hello, NN. Hi, Pogi. Magkakalat ka na naman.
Today is Wednesday the 30th. And you know what that means, baby co?
What that means?
What does that mean, baby co? Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, yeah, my son's birthday.
Her son's birthday.
My first son's.
Her first son. Happy birthday to a
Kuya.
advanced happy birthday to Kuya Jeremy. Jen has 4 wonderful children. And they've all got wonderful spouses, which is great. It's like, wow, what a magical family. No real problems with any drinking or smoking or absolutely no drug use of any kind. And I know that a lot of Filipinos fall into that trap because life here is so hard. You end up using coping mechanisms. Yeah, baby. So, let's see. That's a little bit more thawed out. I like this. This is the Carabao. It's like a. Oh my goodness, baby girl is a little autistic, so when she doesn't get her way, she gets very upset. So fortunately, we spotted this. I've done the autism test on her. I want Jen to do that because she's got probably, I don't know, close to, oh, be careful, baby. Close to probably 11 or 12 of the questions.
Wow.
Out of the 20, she has a yes to having an autism type traits, and probably she's very almost reckless. The other day she banged her head real good, up like she's gonna bang her something right now because she's picking up this box and this metal. She likes to stand on the edge of things. She'll run off the edge of things with no concern about the impending floor. Is the floor called sahig? Sahig. I'm studying my Filipino guys a little bit every day. If any of you are wondering, how do I get motivated? You don't. You take action. Action creates motivation. So action is the fear killer. It's like when people ask, how do I build muscle? Now you can go down to a gym and work out and try to build muscle, and they're going to try to get you to use their steroids because a lot of these gyms promote the steroid use, and you can tell by the look of these people. Well, they're using steroids.
Mm-hmm.
But they're using steroids. And how do you build muscle? Well, you have to train to failure. If you want to build muscle, you train to failure. So what does that mean? You do a repetitive exercise over and over and over. It's the same thing over and over. If you want to build bicep muscles, you got to do some curls, and you're probably going to have to do, maybe, I don't know, break it down, a couple hundred curls a day with some resistance or weights. And if you want to build your quads, your thighs, you're going to have to do some squats, and you're probably going to have to do, 300-400 a day. That's just the way it goes. What you do is you chunk it down and you break it down and you focus. And the way you do it is you create a 2-minute habit where you focus on a 2-minute habit. You just get started. So over the period of the first day, if you're not doing squats, then do 15 squats. Just 15 squats. And that'll take you about 15 seconds. So that means what I got to do, I got to break this down into 8 chunks so that I get 2 minutes a day. So the way you get started is you just take action. You do a little journaling and you take action. So you got that. Then pretty soon, after 100 days, what happens? You got a routine. And then if you're not taking action, something inside your brain goes, hey, I'm not doing my task. That's how you build muscle. If you want to get motivated, take action. Action is the fear killer. You can sit around and think about things, but it's not going to change who you are. You have to take action. So delicious meal, Baby Co. I loved it. That was such a nice, juicy, fatty piece of meat. I love it. Okay. And it was well seasoned, So our plan for the next steak is maybe get it at the grocery store. Yeah.
I will make them newly cut for us.
No, newly cut and a big, fat, thick steak.
Okay, thank you guys very much. Hopefully you enjoy our video here in our place. So again, thank you all and have a good day.
Thank you.
9